Welcome back to Living Local. The Update, Upgrade, and Save event runs now through Sunday at all 9 Carpetland USA locations. And here to tell us all about it is Eric Langan, owner and president of Carpetland USA, which is also this segment sponsor. Hey, thanks for having us out.
Tristan, good to see you.
Hey, man, good to see you. So, dude, tell us about the Update, Upgrade, and Save event.
Yeah, it's a great sale going on right now for anybody that's in the market for floor covering. We have the Update, Upgrade, and Save. So what we have is we have no interest, no down payment financing for 3 years.
Okay.
Or if you don't need the extended financing, we have 15% off for cash. Plus, we're going to throw in the first $100 as an instant upgrade for any purchase.
Well, that's a deal, man. That's everyone. Hey, you got to come over to Carpetland.
Absolutely.
So, what are some of the biggest flooring trends right now, especially for those of us that with pets and busy households?
Glad that you asked. The flooring industry has gone to the pets, so to speak. So, ever since the COVID pandemic, pet ownership in the U.S. households has exploded. Actually, 2/3 of every house has a pet in it. So the manufacturers really took that to heart and said, hey, we really need to start making floor covering that lives up to busy lifestyles that have pets in them. So,
of course.
Not all of our major manufacturers have gone all in. We're standing right in front of our Pet Perfect display from our biggest partner, from Shaw Floors.
Okay.
And as you can see, I don't know if you've seen the shot or not, but these floors hold up to the 4 Ps. Would you care to know what the 4 Ps are?
I would love to.
All right, so once again, we're in the pet world, right?
Yeah,
so we have pee, puke, poop, and paws.
All right.
So if it's going to hold up to that, even if you don't have a household of pets, toddlers, a sloppy husband, teenagers, it's going to hold up. So the flooring, really focus on the pets, but even if you don't have a pet in the house, imagine it's going to hold up to that lifestyle nonetheless.
Yeah. And you talked about the paws. Is it scratch resistant?
Oh yeah. Another great example. Thank you for asking. Is we have this Mohawk Revwood product.
Okay.
Would you mind holding that for me?
Yeah. Here.
So I'm going to take my keys out. Right. This is something I would not recommend that you do at home. So I'm going to take car key right here. As hard as I can, right?
That's pretty impressive, dude.
Right. So imagine once again you have a 100-pound chocolate lab, 16-year-old baseball player walking around in cleats. These floors are meant to last. They're extremely durable, scratch resistant, waterproof. I mean, it really holds up. The flooring has come such a long way in the last 5 years.
And I'm guessing carpet is the same thing. A lot of that is pretty.
Yep, absolutely.
As well.
With this Pet Perfect that we have from Shaw, the backing, the backing, if you see a blue backing there, that means liquids cannot get through the carpet, which means it becomes stain-proof.
All right.
Right. If a dog had an accident in the past, it would run through the carpet, get into the pad. The dog would always come back and smell it and resoil the spot. Well, with this technology now from Pet Perfect, that's not a problem. So carpets even come a long way to even more durable, more stain resistant than ever.
All right. I have some questions about tiles. Let's move over.
Let's go check it out.
All right, let's do it. All right, so tile, always a popular choice, but you've seen some progression over the years, right, as far as what's in style and what is
tile's been super exciting. The migration over the years has been just exponential. So we have 3 shower scenes here in our Davenport location. Let me show you a little bit of these.
Yeah.
Here, we have still very much in style, but that subway tile, staggered, smaller tiles, 3-inch by 6-inch. You can get them in a variety of colors, but really cool, right?
Yeah, it's slick.
Then we come over here. It's kind of the next migration. It was 12-inch by 24-inch, marble looking, clean.
Yeah.
Once again, you can get those in a lot of different looks. Still, classic never goes out of style.
Of course. Now this is the Cadillac right here.
I've been in floor covering my entire life. This gets me excited, right?
Yeah.
The tile now, 2 foot by 4 foot, 24-inch by 48-inch panels. They look like Vegas restaurants, Vegas bathrooms, and then you can get really creative with the decos and the floor. I mean, custom showers are so fun for our people to work on. If you're doing a bath remodel or you have a new construction house and you want to put in a beautiful shower, there's so many cool options.
Yeah, man, I have a clawfoot tub. I live in a really, an older house.
Classic.
It is a classic.
Yeah.
But this is something we gotta.
It's taking it to the next level.
This is taking it to the next level right here. All right, let's talk about hardwood floors, man. I want to chat about those a little bit.
Let's do it.
So when it comes to hardwood, man, what are you seeing? What's like in style? What's the most popular thing right now?
Yeah, so wider plank.
Okay.
Like normally back 20 years ago you'd have a strip which is 2.25 inches, a plank 3 3/4 inches. Now we're seeing hardwoods that are 7 to 7.5 inches wide, which is almost double what we're used to, right? And then while it's getting wider, it might as well get longer too. So we have planks that are almost 7 feet, 8 feet long.
Wow.
And the species that's real popular right now, Tristan, is a white oak, white European oak. You get the wider and longer format board. Really clean looks, elegant looks. And what we're seeing right now is a little bit trend of getting back to the more neutral, lighter colors.
Okay.
There was a phase that we were going dark walnuts, Brazilian cherries. Now it's kind of migrating back to those softer white, tans, clean colors. So
a little light color instead of the darker stuff.
You bet.
All right, so I think we should sit down now because I got some hard-hitting questions for you.
Let's do it.
All right. So inventory is becoming a big challenge for a lot of industries.
Sure.
How is Carpetland kind of staying ahead of that curve?
Well, the great thing about us, Tristan, is that we're a stocking dealer. So we always keep at least 40 rolls of carpet, 40 different SKUs of carpet in inventory at all time. We have 22 different waterproof LVP options.
Okay.
Handful of tile, handful of hardwood. So we literally have hundreds of thousands of square feet in our warehouses available for installation and purchase right now, which have all been prepaid well before any of these tariff conversations even came to light.
Sure, so you're in good shape then.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, we don't see it being a huge issue in our industry going forward, but we'll monitor it, and we obviously have very good relationships with our suppliers, so we'll be well ahead of the food chain.
That's good to know. And you work in the residential market, but also commercial. You have commercial clients.
Yeah.
So let's talk about those different projects that your team's working on right now.
A lot of people, obviously we've been around for over 50 years. They know us, for doing floor covering in their homes, and rightly so. But what a lot of people don't know is that we literally sell and install floor covering everywhere. We do new construction homes. We do multi-family apartments. We've done a lot of work at Vibrant Arena, so entertainment venues.
Oh, wow, okay.
Numerous bars and restaurants, schools, medical facilities, even doctor offices and whatnot, churches. So literally, if there's a need for floor covering, whether it's in the home or out, we'll be able to sell and service that project.
You're in the community everywhere.
Everywhere. Yep. So
that's great.
Yeah. So if you need a floor, wherever it goes, we can still accommodate it.
So how could someone take advantage of this promotion that's running this week?
Yeah, real simple. You can surely stop into the store and work with one of our flooring consultants. 2, you could obviously check us out on our website, carpetlandusa.net, not .com, but .net. Call in. Schedule appointment. We'll have one of our estimators come out. So really, we want to work on whatever schedule and however you want to make it easiest for you. So there are many different ways to reach out, and we're there to help.
And finally, give us that elevator pitch. Why is it a smart time to invest in upgrading your floors right now?
Well, obviously, every time you upgrade in your home on floor covering, it's also going to increase the value of your house. So with summer coming, you're going to have the kids going back to school soon enough. You're going to have the holidays. You probably want to get that project done sooner than later. And it's always a good time to buy and upgrade it in your home, which is probably your most valuable asset. Yeah.
Well, hey man, it's always a pleasure to chat with you, dude.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Good to see you, man. Again, this segment was sponsored by Carpetland USA. You can learn more when you visit carpetlandusa.net. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.